Hello everyone and welcome to another Pax Dei video. My name's Brian if you happen to be new to the channel, and I just want to say special thank you so much to the 619 of y'all who've hit that subscribe button and are taking a chance on this channel. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to talk today about the upcoming NDA test. This is an FNF test. If you don't know what FNF stands for, it's friends and family. They've been doing these kind of tests behind the scenes for a while now, and that is about to kick off here pretty soon. And so I'm going to go over kind of the new screenshots that they kind of highlight, give you guys my thoughts on those. You know, if you haven't seen these screenshots yet, you can always jump in their Discord server. Honestly, you don't need me, but I hope that this gives you guys something fun and something good to watch. Now, also, just as a note, if you guys aren't aware, I have actually been doing some reaction videos to Narc and what he's been talking about, especially as it relates to Ashes of Creation and for Pax Dei, and those are going to be posted over on Ginger Prime. So if you're interested in that kind of content, be sure to check out the main channel, because that's where more of the variety and discussion tends to happen. I try to make these breakout channels really more focused in on kind of the facts and the news and the information that you need to know, as opposed to anything else. But I try not to ramble too much, but I am guilty of it. We've got some really cool screenshots, and so when they talk about the upcoming NDA friends and family, they have, I think, since those have been running, like, leaks have really been absolutely not there, and that's actually really impressive, and I'm excited to see it. And I'm excited for the non-NDA test as we get ready to go into early access, but they do not give us a date on the test where we all get to participate. This test that they're talking about in this kind of community update is primarily focused in on the friends and family. But they say, please take into consideration that our testing build is still a work in progress, and that what is shown below may not reflect what will be in the final build. Also, the screenshots below represent only a small fragment of the changes our team has been working on. More info is to come and will be published in the coming weeks. So kind of lock your calendar for February. That's when we're going to get a much clearer picture about the next bigger alpha test, and then beta, or I guess the early access would be classified as a beta in this case. But yeah, you can see here from the screenshots alone, I think, I love the minimalistic UI. I think that in and of itself is such a breath of fresh air. I think what changed my mind, or at least made me realize where I was getting frustrated with modern MMOs, was just the amount of stuff that they was on screen. But then going back to Final Fantasy XI and seeing just how simplified and beautiful it was, and still in a way is today, and then looking at like something like Ghost of Tsushima, and both of those feel like they're being infused into these kind of screenshots. So you can check that out. A guy walking in his pants towards a glowing respawn point, and you can see this shade off in the distance. It looks, I'm gonna say, kind of like it's wielding a sickle, but it's interesting to see in the end. The next picture, though, has the respawn point, and you can hold E in this case, and we do know there's controller supported for this game. The characters died and they want to respawn. You can almost see, I wonder if this was the shade from earlier, this time carrying a wand. Looks very zombie-esque in this case. And then there's obviously somebody else going on in the background, but the buildings themselves, I love how it's built, and then you see this carve out scar in the images itself. Then we go into some gear, and so this is just a gear screenshot. New recipes, armor pieces, and weapons are going to be added into this, and you can see leather leg armor that it's kind of highlighting, and then it has a bunch of different pieces, and it has like that Viking wool fire, fox kind of like coat draped over them, looking absolutely incredible. And then up at the top, inventories, equipments, craft, skills, clan, and then map. So it's like user interface. I think it just absolutely gets it right out the gate. Now, I'd be kind of curious to see if they expand on this, because when it comes down to what we saw in the alpha that we all got to play, we're still waiting for like skills and combat updates and more. And I think that's what the next test has to bring in. And then our final screenshot, just absolutely world enhancement. You can see both the sun is setting, the moon is starting to appear, the stars in the sky, and the clouds. And that is just, I think it's absolutely breathtaking what they're able to do here in Unreal Engine 5. And while I am excited that it's Unreal Engine 5, I don't fall into the camp that the only engine that game devs should use is Unreal Engine 5. But they're using it. It looks fantastic, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here, because this is perfectly married with Ashes of Creation in a way, because Ashes of Creation is also in Unreal Engine 5, and they're going with that sandpark approach. And if you guys aren't aware, I am in the alpha, so the alpha is going to be dropping later this year, third quarter, I believe. So we'll be talking more about that as well, but I don't know if I'll put that over here. You guys can let me know honestly what you think in this case, because over on the New World channel, that's also going to be New World and Lord of the Rings. This channel could easily evolve into a Pax Dei and Ashes of Creation channel. Ultimately, I have no idea what I'm going to do. We'll find out together. I made myself laugh and cough a little bit because I'm still recovering from bronchitis. So, guys, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, you are truly a legend. Thank you so much. I hope you got something good out of it. I hope that you come back and check out more videos, or you go check out the reaction videos over on Ginger Prime. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed this vid. Hopefully I'll see you next time. But until then, take care.